Hello and welcome back to Okami, episode 6. In the last episode we had gotten 2 Guardian Saplings bloomed, and we got a bead, which was bead 11, the very end of the episode. In this episode, we're going to explore Shishinu Field, and maybe go back to Kamiki Village and help out Sakuya. But first, we need to talk to this guy. Now, we didn't talk to him originally because I forgot his placement. But he is a merchant. Now, let's see her. What am I doing here now again? Ah, yes. I took shelter under this guardian sapling when I heard the terrifying sound before like a monster growling. Well, this is perfect. It's fate. Why don't I set up shop here? You know where to come when you're sent shopping, right, Pooch? Oh, yes. I don't know if you understand these, but here goes. I'd like to ask you a favor. It's been cinching with your nose. If you sniff out any nice bowls or dishes lying around, don't just leave them to rot. Please, bring them to me. Would you? If you would return any treasures that are worth of it, I'll pay you. Treasures? You found anything like that, Amy? If you did, you should just sell it. I mean, what are you gonna do with stuff like pots and dishes? It's hard stuff. It's hard to sell stuff you worked so hard to get. But don't worry. All the treasure you collect will be cataloged in the fan menu. What are you mumbling about? Have you got any things? I'll think about it. No, I'll talk about that in a second. I'm gonna be buying 4 of each thing. There are 4 types of feed bags. Every animal will take a different type. Birds, monkeys will take any kind except for herbs. Bears will only take fish. Tigers will also only take fish. Dogs will take meat. It's a situation where you have to kind of think about it. And Isun was talking about a treasure menu. Hold on. I want to level up the thing here. I can't do anything with that. Isun was talking about a treasure menu. Yes, there are too many. There are 36 treasures in the entire game. And each one can be found in a different area. These few, like the glass beads and dragonfly beads, you can find everywhere. While these are going to be tassels. It's weird, but tassels, you can't exactly find them. You actually have to find a chest that has them in them. They're not going to be a wild drop. And that will most likely be done at the end of the episode if one of the chests that have the specific treasure in it are near us. I will get that at the end of the episode with the bead. Okay. Also, we fed the boar and them yesterday. We also need to get the monkeys. Bestiary, same difference. We're gonna be fighting a lot of bad guys. So yeah, let's go and get this area first. See, now there's a reason why I'm exploring all of Shishinu Field. There's a few things in this area that I want to get, and it starts to be really useful to explore. Shishinu Field especially. You can get a power early if you come to this one house at night, which night will be coming very shortly, especially when we are looking for areas. Right, looking for areas to search through. Well, it'll turn to night. It's like a 3-minute cycle or something. I'm joking. It's probably like every 10 minutes it switches. But now we gotta feed these monkeys, because I didn't do it. Feed these monkeys. Like I said, we're not going through the cutscene repeatedly. let's see if I get this 50. You have to put 50 paw prints on this blank thing, and then you'll get a demon thing. That's whatever. That's the hardest out of the two mini games. I've gotten a lot better at the timing one. And normally I'm good with mashing, it's just, it's difficult to do. It's already evening. So we're done with Hana Valley. 100% we're done with that area. We no longer need to come there. But, because it's turning night, we're actually going to go to that house with a new ability now. Because it's going to turn night in, like, what, 2 seconds? And then we'll start doing everything else. But let's talk to Ida here. That's his name. Ow, ow, ow! What's going on? Of the Dagon Express never trips up. I've fallen and I can't get up. Must be a curse. Express messenger, Ida. I don't have time for falling over. People are waiting for mail. Those monsters must have set some kind of trap for me as a joke, man. Darn it, I knew I should have had brought a traveler's charm. Hey, Pooch. That's a traveler's charm you got there, isn't it? You offered a traveler's charm. Oh. Yes. I feel so light, my body feels as light as a feather. Thanks, Pooch, you saved me. Can't hang about. Gotta catch up with my deliveries. He is the best to run. I run like that every day, with my body going parallel to the ground and then my legs somehow not. He's gonna be useful later. We'll come back to him. He's gonna be a side quest thing, and he's gonna give us a new ability, or a side part of a new ability, but he's gonna be useful. Also, we're fighting dead fish. They're fishes. They're dead fish. This is the only type of enemy like this. There aren't any other variants. Dead fish. So what you gotta do is you gotta start off by cutting its wings off. You cut its wings off, and then what happens is here he's gonna start walking around the ring, the arena, and sooner or later he's gonna start an attack. He's gonna attack right now. He grapples onto your back and he will explode if he stays on your back too long. He will straight explode. He won't kill you if you have godhood, but he will explode. So yeah, we can't do anything about this, but we got a Legend of the Orochi. I'm gonna read this because this is not a tip, this is a legend. Let me get ink. I'm gonna focus more on ink, by the way. Ink is gonna be the most important thing. Health doesn't really matter to me. Ink, I want as much ink as humanly possible because it's so important to have. It's so important to have. So I'm gonna be focusing on that. That's why I'm not gonna be leveling up my health as much as compared to the other things. Alright. Just to let you know. Alright. Logbook. Journal. This isn't what I wanted. Travel guide. Fleeing battle. That's not it either. Legend of the Orochi. The hamlet of Kamiki lies nestled in the Shishinu field of Nippon. This village bears the burden of a sad and troublesome tradition. They kill a woman. Sorry, I'm just hitting this. Alright. By the way, that's, you don't want to, that travel tips is useless. Fleeing battle. You know, I was going to say I was going to do it. The demon's grudge may take from as what is known as a demon scroll. Physically contacting with these scrolls draws you into a demonic realm. You will fight doubtless. You will doubtless find yourself find yourself under attack shortly thereafter. Battles can be desperate affairs. Often you may wish to avoid them. If you can find a crack in the demonic realm's border, you can attack it and breach the border and make your escape. Now, about that. You notice how I had a red border when I was fighting Fish Boy? Well, that's all dependent on A, it matters if you're fighting that enemy for the first time, and B, if it matters if it's a qualified fight and you need to fight it. If you need to fight it, don't try to look for the crack, because the cracks won't be there. The cracks will never be there if it's a red border. If it's a blue border, it will always be there. Tama. No. That cannot be right. It shouldn't be doing that. No. I checked and double-checked my formula. No. Hey, you got a minute? No. Whoa. What's this little wisp doing here? Hey, who you call Wisp? I'm Asun, the wandering artist. Well. You're a little ball of fire, aren't you? I'm Tama. Tama the flaming pyrotechnist. That's what they call me. He's on fire. Flaming pyrotechnist Tama. Listen up, you two. I'm just about to set off a humdinger of a doozy. Take a look at the formula I posted on the wall there. My whole career as a pyrotechnist has led to the formula friends. To that formula friends. It's for a little firework I've dubbed the Midnight Wonder Boy. There's only one problem. Even though I know the formula is sound, it's not working right yet. I know. Listen, Pop. You've got good eyes. Fiery eyes. Smoldering eyes. Maybe your right head glare is just enough. What I need to set this off. Feast your eyes on the greatest display of the world has ever seen. Hold on to your hat, kids. Here I go. The brightest constellation in the sky. The Midnight Wonder Boy. Oof. Alright, ready for this? Boom. The Midnight Wonder Boy. Holy smokes. That Tama may have a few screws loose, but boy, can he deliver. Light again. Yeah. Our new power is the ability of a cherry bomb. Oh, it's another constellation enemy. Yup. The new power. This is my favorite ability. And it's God is a pig on a ball. Pig on a cherry bomb with his children trying to kill him. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Too often, it is easy to forget that which we cannot see. Hidden away, I had lost the track of you, but now my soul is at ease. I, Okami, god of explosive force, led my power to your cause. Use the cherry bomb to lay waste to foes and obstacles alike. Jesus Christ, they're trying to kill him! They just killed him! Now I absorbed his power. Amaterasu is like, what happened? Hey, did another brush technique just come back to you? That was Bakugama, the god of explosives. His technique is called cherry bomb, like he said. Tama's enthusiasm must have awakened the god's power in you. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's give that cherry bomb a try. What about that crack over there on the wall? Why don't you try a cherry bomb on it? But be careful. Okay, so when we find cracks like this into walls, or sometimes floors, we can open it with a cherry bomb. Whoa, look at that hole. It blasted that crack wall to smithereens. That cherry bomb is one destructive technique. I mean, just look what it could do to monsters. It's gone it's gonna be tricky handling something that powerful, but I bet you be using it all the time once you master it. No, I don't use it ever. I rarely use it in battles. It's a timing thing. Also, rat statue. There are 13 zodiac treasures, like it said, and well, that's one of them. Just like the tassels, they can be found in certain chests. And I know of one of them that's so out of the way that it's actually kind of ridiculous. But we're not done exploring Shishinu Village yet. We want to come down to this house. A, I'm gonna be able to explain something, and B, he's gonna need my help. Also, I need to do it for 100%. Hello? Oh, dear me, this is awful. Priest of Moon Shrine, Mika. Ah, most welcome guest has wandered into our shrine. Your timing is immaculate. Wolf, I need to speak to you. Outside this lake Harami, Nippin's largest lake. In the middle of it, there was an old shrine called the Moon Cave, but it's completely disappeared, vanished into thin air. It enshrines the wicked demon Nagin Keanu Reeves once defeated. It housed Tsukuyomi, the fabled sword that keeps the demon at bay. That demon, its name was... No, I'll be cursed if I say. Anyway, the point is, what on earth has happened to the shrine? It's guarded day and night by Dojo Master Waka. On the one occasion he has to go back to the city, this happens. Oh dear. Lately they've been monsters haunting these pots as well. Those mischief-making monsters are the worst. I expect this is their doing. Well, maybe not this time, but they still need to be dealt with. I've already prepared a wanted list for all of them. Wanted lists. God, oh my God, you don't understand. Wanted lists are something else. There are 5 wanted lists per wanted list. I'm gonna say wanted list a lot here. There are 4 wanted lists in the wanted list category. Alright, we found 1, and you'll find one in Act 1, 2 in Act 2, and 1 in Act 3, and none in Act 4. So we got 20 of them to find, but he's not done talking. He's not done explaining why. These aren't my favorite things in the world, but they're not mandatory and they don't give you anything that is extremely helpful. So these are, I'm 100% fine with this. They're a little annoying, but let him continue. The gods will have marked all those wanted monsters with a sign. You'll know as soon as you lay eyes on them. However, they're very cautious. They only come at night. Will you go put this list off somewhere obvious, Wolf? I'm sure some brave soul will step up to the challenge. You obtained Mika's monster notebook. May the gods protect you always. Hey, this is a sweet job for us, Sammy. Let us keep this handy list and take care of all those mischief-making monsters ourselves. I mean, we're going to run into them either way we like it or not. So we might as well collect the word for it too. Anyway, it seems like they only come at night. Let's give it a shot. There's going to be a battle here that we have to do. It's basically showing what sign it is. They're gonna have an arrow in them. What's with this monster? It got an exorcising arrow stuck in it. Exorcising arrows are sacred relics for driving away evil. That means somebody really wanted to get rid of this monster. Come on, Amy, let's finish it off. Don't let it get away. All right. So if we kill it first, if we kill this first, it kills everybody else. That's it. And because this is an auto fight, it makes us have to fight it. So, yeah. Inamaru the Incorrigible defeated. That's it. That's it. Also, you'll know when you'll get one of these guys, because instead of a blue border, it's going to be a red border. That's what I found out. That was one of those monsters from the Monster's Notebook. We just happened to find it. Boy, you never know what you'll find next. You know, that Monster Notebook you have, well, you can cross out the wanted monster you take care of. The monsters you just finished up is on that wanted list. Go ahead and strike the name off the list of the brush. So, yeah. You don't draw it straight. Don't be like, what are you doing? You're not drawing straight enough. So we gotta draw pretty straight. That's one less monster. Yeah, 19 more monsters to get. It won't be long before you cross them all out. Once you defeated all the wanted posters, go see the priest. Maybe he'll give you a reward. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Okay, so we are still not done yet. We have a few things left. Over in this general direction is, well, there's this. Tips, feeding. I already described feeding, so we'll be fine with that. We have this little area here. We do this. We do this. Alright. First off, we'll get praise, and second off, it's going to give us something that we can explode. For a chest. I don't believe. Oh, I thought it was gonna be praise. I don't think this is a bead. I'm pretty sure this isn't a bead. Pretty sure it's not. Okay, it's a coral fragment. Just another treasure. Okay, so this is that area. This is that section of the area done. Okay, it's up. Okay, you see those? You see those like parts of the light? You see the parts of the border where it's shining out? Yeah, those are the cracks in the wall that will allow you to flee. If you were wondering. I'm trying to kill these guys so we don't have to worry about them. Also, these fish dude, if you cut them after they've been killed, just like the other imps, they will give you a demon horn. Also, when they're on you, they have more defense. Also, if you cut them as their final hit, you won't be able to get the demon horn from cutting them again. You just have to hit them with your weapon for it to count. You can't use any ink on them or it won't count. Alright, so we have to head to this building over here. And then we're going to head to the demon gate thing that we saw last episode. For low reasons, huh? What a pretentious sign. I mean, this here is a dojo. It's where people learn sword fighting and martial arts. But who knows if they'll train you here. Maybe if you're Gold Wolf, they teach you a trick or two. Dojos. Yes, we can learn things here. Thing about dojos, I got a pig by the way. Thing about dojos is that they are our ticket to getting new abilities. And they're gonna be mandatory later on in the game to get one ability. Also, this is what a demon gate is. It's basically waves of enemy. It's not anything too much a lot of time, but we are gonna find some that are really long. Well, actually no, they're really short actually. But we're gonna find like a lineup of them later in the game. They're in one room and they're side. They're not mandatory. Like everything Demon Gate in this game is mostly side stuff, except for the ones that we have to do, which are in dungeons, and you'll see those because I have to do them. All of the Demon Gates aren't that bad, but in the side areas, which we'll find them, and I'll talk more about them when we actually get there. The side areas with them, they are really bad. Not bad in like that they themselves are bad, but there's waves of demon gates, but also in those demon gates there are waves of enemies. And rather than a normal amount of enemies in a normal demon gate, which is like a lot of times 2 or 3, with sometimes 5, in these demon gates you'll find at least 20 enemies in them, in waves. But you'll see that in way later episodes. Also, you get to see that that was a normal tree, not a cherry tree. For my time, I could have done way better. I really could have. Alright, so, yen isn't useful just... yen is not just useful for buying things. It's... excellent. That's all it's useful for. But it's not useful for buying materials like the bags or like other consumables. It's actually useful for the dojo. Now, like Asun said, this is where they learn martial arts abilities, and if I'm good enough, maybe they'll give me a trick. However, Dojo Master here, what is his name? Onigiri Sensei. He will give me a treat. I was gonna say treat for some reason, but trick if we pay him the amount of cash for that ability. Whoa! Whoa! What we have here? I don't know why I give him a British voice, but it doesn't matter. It looks like I have an adorable lupine visitor. My name is Onigiri Sensei, and this is my dojo. Fighting Master Onigiri Sensei. What business could a wolf like yourself have at a dojo like this? Certainly you haven't come to study the fighting arts with yours truly. Learn a new combat move, yes. Haha, I like the cut of your jib, my furry friend. I'd very like to while away the hours at play with you, but I'm afraid that this place is far too dangerous for creatures like you. That is, of course, unless you can cover the training fee. Money, money, money. Okay, so we have enough four wins, which is they're called reflectors. The type of weapon I'm using is reflectors. I'll be a monkey's uncle. You got the cash, have you? I see. I suppose I have no choice. I'll do as you wish and allow you to enroll in my dojo. Oh, I love this guy. This is my favorite guy in the entire series. I love him. Wow! Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? Step inside to test your might. Okay, I'm sorry. Just spins his head. I love it. Let the lesson begin. Well, practice the 4 winds reflector technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. 4 winds reflector technique tips. The technique tips are a different story. I'll explain them after the training. First, press square to begin the attack. Press square again rapidly to time it well. Just repeat it 4 times, you don't get it. This combo makes short work of enemies and looks good too. Well, do you understand? Do you understand? Yeah, I understand though. Very well then. I grant you this technique scroll. Check it out when you forget what it means to be a warrior. You obtained a technique scroll. Understand it with your body as well as your mind. On guard. You normally say on guard when you're fighting somebody, not when you summon a dummy from, the bottom of the depths. Good job. So we cut it, and then he uses his dark magic on him. Not bad. Keep it up. He uses dark magic to put it back together. Alright, so you do it once and you can leave. If you do it enough times, he'll give you an item. The item really isn't all that useful. It's a health item or something. Had enough, eh? Listen, wolf. Gaining experience in a single skill is admirable, but you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray that you do not forget that. That's gonna be fun every time I have to pick an ability, and there's a lot of abilities in the game. And now he's a little old man again. Let me go and see the abilities again. I didn't mean to jump. Yeah, I see you're still here, my lupine pupil. It's not poplin, why did I think pupil? Do you wish to delve further into fighting arts? So currently there are only 4, and we've gotten 1. There are going to be more as we get farther in the game. We we're gonna get them all because we need them all if we want technique thing. However, Golden Fury, insult them to get Demon Fangs, you pee on them and you get a Demon Fang. Spirit Storm, increased rate of rosary attacks. I don't know. Press R2 to gracefully move out of harm's way. It's like a roll in Dark Souls, but way less useful. That's it. I suspect as much. A place like this is no place for play, friend. You should go outside where it is far less dangerous. Okay, so we're done here. Now we got one more demon gate to get to. And check around this place real quick. I don't think there's anything around here, but there always might be. You always need to check. The demon gate all the way over here that we saw in the 5th episode that I did nothing about, and now I'm going to do something. Oh, we might as well do this while we're here as well. We might as well get everything like this out of the way, because if we don't, then we're gonna have to do it later. And yeah, most of these are just, they're like side stuff. Like, we don't need to do them. They're not even useful for consumables, but to get a lot of fame, they're useful. And you know how we get these ending screens, like where it says time and then damage, and depending on what level you get, cherry tree or normal tree. Yeah, there's something at that at the end of the game. If you beat the final boss, there are 5 things you need to keep 5 things you need to get 100%, or get all 5 cherry trees, which is the best possible thing. You need to the thing are death. It's death praise, enemies killed, yen, and then demon fangs. A lot of time in this game I get yen and deaths instantly. However, enemies defeated, praise, and demon fangs can be a problem. That's why I am going to be doing a lot more in fame wise, especially later in the game. You need at least 4,500 fame, from what I know. You need at least, I think it's 2 million yen, or something close to that. Just don't die at all. I mean, that's easy enough. With demon fangs, you need at least like 400 to 500. Again, that's what I find anyways. It's probably more like 350. And then enemies killed, I think, don't quote me on this, I think it's 600. But you'll find the easiest in deaths, because if this game really isn't difficult, it's a fun game to play. It might be difficult for some people. That is 100% possible, because yeah, game did come out in PS2, and that's when games were the best they could possibly be, because there were things like microtransactions and DLCs and $60 games. So this was probably $40 when it came out. It was actually $20 from the PS store. It is difficult. It tries to give as much content as possible in this game, and I love that for it. It is great. That's why there's so much to do and so much things we have to do to get the best possible score. Alright, bunnies, a new type of animal. That's it. There's nothing else special about them. And now it's bead collecting. And you know what bead collecting means? It's the end of the episode. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoyed it. Actually, hold on. There is one more thing I want to do before I end the episode and do all the beads and stuff, which, I can't do all of them. I have to get a power later for some of them now. There is this thing here that we're gonna get just so we can open it up and have it Also, because there's a chest. I thought that was something else. Alright, whatever. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like as well. Share it with your friends, family, goats, gals, Gregories. All of them. Every single one. Yeah. And here are the beads and... Oh, hold on. Here are the beads and everything else after we do this. God dang it. I just find something else to do. There's so much to do in this game that I'm not 100% used to everything. With Dark Souls 3, it's not that it's a horrible game. Nowhere near that. And it's not that it ruins the game with the DLCs and the microtransactions, because it doesn't have microtransactions, which is awesome. But, it has DLCs, which is completely fine. I know everything in that game because I've played it so much. Well, in this game, I've played it through twice, and it's taken me, I think, 3 days each to defeat it. Hours, anyways. No, it took me a day and a half, so 36 hours to defeat every game. Not every game. Defeat both of the games. One of them 100%. And another one... Actually, no. It was 44 hours and 36 hours. So it took me 80 hours to beat the game twice. I get everything in one of them and not everything... Probably like 50% in the other one. And I don't even know everything in this game yet. There's still some things I haven't done fully, and I'm excited to do. Alright, now we're done. Now we're 100% done with this episode. Other than beads. So if you want to see beads, roll the clip. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Okay, so the first one is right here. This is that stray bead. Another one is... Follow this and we'll find it. It's in this general direction. It's not one here. Normally if you find bushes in a triangle-like pattern, you'll find exactly where it is. Or you'll find right over here. You just look around and you'll find them. I said or like whatever. We needed them. By the way, while we're getting these, I would like to say that we can only get 5, 6, 7, 8. We can't do 9 and 10 until the end of the game. And I'll explain more on why is that in a little bit, but for right now, just take my word for it. There's one right here. I'm pretty sure this one. This is a bear statue. There is one right behind the dojo. And we're going over there now. I don't see how I made that mistake. I forgot that there was only 2 over there. I walked right past the dojo. I do that sometimes. I don't exactly remember where everything is. But it's right behind here. Right behind where we got our amazing ability. Right here. This is number, I think, 7. I think this is number 7. So you're also gonna notice that the beads are gonna be gotten out of order. And the last bead we're actually gonna be getting is, well, it's 100. The last bead we're getting is 100. And I'll explain more of that, at the final episode, because that's when we're gonna be getting it. But the one before that will be bead 10. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, bead 10. Yeah, so that was it. That was all the beads of this area that we can get right now. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Like I said earlier, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Also, horses, I forgot to feed these. Let me feed them. My apologies. Yeah, new horse. New species of animal, horse. Not Norse, horse. Come on, let's get 50. Come on, get 50, get 50, get 50, get 50. Got it, we got it. We good. Alright, horse. Like I said just a second ago, I'll see you guys next time.